There we go. Look at that. Right on time. Almost, it was right there. We're going so, Gary Priest. Jeeps, if you must. Here comes a rambling crew, Jerry, Eddie, Cody too, talking geeking, crushing puss, movies, games, 70s bush. Here comes a rambling squad, they are the just talking gods, never cheesy, never bore, Contra-Tried to Skeletor. Here comes a rambling team, making all the hooest cream, got all the greatest nerd chat, the ramble is where it's at. Look at Gary Priest. Jeeps, just bringing it. Oi. Oi.
Oi. Oi.
There we go. Look at that. Hey, everybody. Welcome to yet another Ramble podcast. How do we get this title screen off? How do we do this?
Oh, shit. My bad.
Work?
My bad.
That's okay.
There it is.
There
my bad.
Is. Hey, it's all right. Eddie's preoccupied. It's okay. Shit happens.
Sorry.
It's life. It's life.
Sorry, people. Sorry.
What do you want us to do? Just drop everything? Jesus, come on. Here we are, the Ramble, a geek's guide to pop culture. If you haven't sussed it out, we're the geeks.
Right.
I'm comedian, cancer fighter, podcaster, video game player, Jerry Rocha. Right there, we have the one and only
comedian, podcaster, user of gasoline.
Ooh,
driver of many miles.
Big time driver.
I don't like to brag, but I drive.
Right.
A
Lord,
lot.
you were born a rambling man. Baby, is that fair?
Yeah.
Eddie Pence, the rambling man?
That's me.
In more ways than one. I don't know if you knew this, Eddie. You can email us, ramble@theramblepod.com. We're on Instagram at Podcast Ramble. You can see our beautiful faces on YouTube at the Ramble Tube. We have our TeePublic store. Subscribe, go there, buy some shit. Subscribe to the Ramble. 5-star rating, positive text review. Thank you to the Podderation Network, because that's our home, baby.
That's us. That's where we call it home.
Are we part of
It's our Castle Grayskull.
It really now is this. If let's say some shit goes down. Right?
Yeah.
With another podcast on the Podderation Network.
Right.
Do they have our swords? Are they? You know what I mean? Is it like, all right, well, some shit went down with another Podderation Network podcast.
Right.
Is it the Fellowship? All right, you got my axe. You have my GameCube controller. You have my.
I don't know. That might be a Hugh question.
I think we should. I think we show solidarity, right?
I think we should stand in arms.
I mean, it's now. Look, no. This is no offense to the other podcasts on Podderation, but if it's the Four Horsemen, I mean, we're the Flair and Arn. I mean, yeah. I mean,
right.
Come on, it's
right.
Let's not even.
I'm not going to say who's Tully, who's Wyndham.
Right, that's fine, but we are clearly
Mongo McMichael.
Right. We're clearly Flair and Arn.
Benoit.
Hey, Luger goes in first, probably. Luger. But did he kill Miss Elizabeth? Ole. Everyone hated him. That's what hurts him. What hurts Benoit is, well, and then did I still don't understand. Did Lex Luger have anything to do with Miss Elizabeth dying?
Did Luke's?
I don't think he did. I think she was just in a dark place, and he just happened to be.
He just happened to be there.
Yeah.
Like giving it to her, giving her the old total package.
The total package.
Giving her the torture rack, so to speak.
Is that the best submission finisher ever?
It was the reason I didn't care. Oh, you just muted yourself.
Yeah. Visually, I think it's the most impressive.
Yes.
Bouncing in the middle of the ring with the guy.
But the reason I didn't particularly care for it is when I would wrestle in the backyard with my brother and our friends, it was the hardest move to simulate.
And nobody wanted to get put in it.
And nobody wanted to be put in it.
They would chicken
you could do the figure four, you could do the Boston Crab, you could do the sleeper, Cobra Clutch, $1 million. You could do all that.
Easiest. Boston Crab was the easiest to talk somebody into.
Yeah. But like
Torture Rack, little brother or little cousin acted like you were about to murder. It's fine. I got this. I know what I'm just gonna hold you over my shoulders and hop up, and you're gonna be fine.
And didn't Luger attempt to put it on Yokozuna? He didn't do it actually, did he? He didn't actually
got
get
it on the
Yokozuna.
Giant. He got it on the Giant. I don't know if he got. I forgot about Yokozuna. I don't know if he got it or not on Yokozuna. But I know he racked the Giant. Let's look that up.
That's impressive. If he racked.
He did.
Yokozuna.
That would be crazy.
Zunes.
He did body slam him, but
well, yeah, because he says that in that if you watch it, it's like Yokozuna basically just goes up and jumps up upside down.
Yokozuna did like 90% of the work on that. Yeah,
I could have body slammed Yokozuna with what happened there.
If he jumped up in the air, and which, man, is that Yokozuna might be the most freak of nature we've ever seen in the squared circle.
Might be. I always wondered how he pulled off that on the second turnbuckle and jumping down and just sitting on someone's chest. Like
unbelievable to pull
if I was
like
a wrestler having to take that hit, I'm like,
oh god, it's happening. It's that. Oh god. So
he's gonna slip. He's got sweaty heels, and he's just gonna slip.
He's gonna slip. Now, today, Eddie, we're gonna get to the geek out, of course, because that's what we do.
Yeah, of course.
But
of course.
Man, something. I don't know if I should do I'm just gonna do my geek out now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm doing it now.
No apologies.
So
we play it fast and loose here on the Ramble.
We really do. I was on YouTube. Okay.
Tubes.
Tubes. I was on YouTube. Oops. And I was on YouTube, and by the way, fuck, our Gumble Love would have had a field day. Jim Lampley came back to call a match this weekend.
Lamps was back.
Lamps. That's what started all this. Lamps.
All right,
lamps. That's what started all this. Lamps. So anyway, the great Jim Lampley came back. But so I was watching YouTube, and I saw a clip, and it was like on the still thing.
Yeah.
It was Rat Bat. And I'm like, oh, is this from season 3?
Okay.
And it was Japanese. It was the Headmasters cartoon. They got a 4th and 5th, I think. And so, and he's fighting a character.
Okay.
Rat Bat and a couple of other Soundwave cassettes. And I was like, wait, who the fuck is that? An Autobot. And I'm like, but let me start here, because I think this is a mixture of a geek out finger bang.
Oh.
So this was not what was playing in the background. But I scored the soundtrack to the Japanese Transformers cartoons. Listen to this. Tell me if this song it's not already happening. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
I mean, my God.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Lionel Richie.
Oh yeah.
How did he not write this? Am I right? I mean, are you right?
Oh.
Lionel Richie's got to be like, I didn't do this?
Oh.
That's some good shit. Right? This had to have been RC getting fucked. There's no question.
Had to be.
I mean, this is
the Will Jackoff.
This is when you see RC's tits for the first time. This is RC's tits and full-on bush RC.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Nothing but.
What other scene could this be?
Oh. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But you get to see RC's tits. What? I don't know what else.
And Jazz puts a dollar bill in her thong. Right? He's at the club with the boys and puts a little Energon cube in her thong.
Energon just shoots out of cliff jumper. Everyone looks at him like, what the fuck?
Dude, control yourself.
Act like you've been here before, man. So it's going to take a minute. Because I don't think I can skip. But it's fuck. I wish I could skip. But so now we're getting a little better, a little more but Dude, this is worth it, I guess, for the build-up. The final song is what was playing on the clip that I saw.
Okay.
And look. Oh, wait, it's right here. Right? Oh, no, that's the volume. It had no business. Look, now this is great. All this is fantastic.
This is Ironhide doing some ass play.
This is definitely Ironhide just eating out Ratchet from behind. they resurrected him, and everyone's like, wait, what the fuck are they doing? Jesus. Let's get down to what we were supposed to be doing before Megatron showed up.
And interrupted us. Right, Prime?
Look, Ironhide, I don't mind any of that. Just do it on the ship. Don't do it here. All right, so here we go. I'm going to say this. What you're about to hear might be the greatest chunk of music from any property of our youth. That we never got to hear it.
Oh, never got to hear. Okay.
Well, I still think it's better than anything. Here, come ready. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
God damn! I mean,
oh yeah.
Whew.
This is straight fucking music.
This is just, that's what I'm saying. You start with the finger bang shit, now you're just plowing.
All while Ironhide's eating out ass on the ark.
Trying to eat out whoever can't notice. This is RC going, I'll take combiner dick. I'm not afraid of any of you motherfuckers.
They're running a train. They're running a combiner train on RC.
RC's like, I'll fucking, all the combiners. All y'all
right
fucking motherfuckers. Get over here. I ain't afraid of shit. I'll show you how to do it.
RC's just going to town.
Just
on
fucking
that ass.
Superion's fucking her, everybody. Oh. She's just like, by the way, can I just say something?
Yeah, say something.
And maybe this is, maybe it's not my place to say this kind of thing.
Okay, we'll see. Okay? We'll see.
But I'm just gonna put this out there. I bet Superion wasn't really packing.
Wow.
Defensor? I think Defensor had a hog. The Protectobots Defensor, I think that guy had like an uncomfortable hog on him.
Can we pull up a picture of Superion? Is that possible to pull up a photo of Superion?
That's a great question. I don't know. Give me a moment.
Can we?
Yeah, we can. But now this is one of the reasons why you go to the Ramble tube.
Right.
Am I wrong? Or am I? I mean,
you're right.
So you could see for
yourself. We were at 300 subscribers. It went down to 298, and we're back up to 299 now.
On the YouTube.
Yeah.
On the Ramble
and let's
tube.
just be clear, all of those numbers are terrible.
They're all terrible.
Even the 300, terrible.
I mean, we're happy you're here.
Happy you're here.
Come on.
Get some numbers up on the tube.
Are we? Like, what is this shit? All right, okay, here we go. Oh. All right, yeah, there we go. Okay, look, I'm just saying, man.
Superion was not packing.
I don't think.
You think that's why he calls himself Superion?
That's a big reason.
Like a big rouge? It's a big rouge?
Compensation. It's like everyone's like, oh, well, look, he's Superion, and they don't realize. You get what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you just automatically think he's swinging a hammer, but he's not.
All right, let's see.
He's not.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, here we go. There we go. You ready? All right.
Yeah, bring it up. Superion.
There's the guy. Let's
see.
What do you think?
Yeah. A lot of show.
See it.
A lot of show.
A lot of
right
show.
There.
A lot of show. A lot of show for the suits.
I don't think there's much there.
Cool looking, but no.
Cool looking. Probably gets he can probably seal the deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But the deal's never satisfactory.
I think
people come way disappointed in the deal.
I think you go back to Jetfire and apologize that you left in the first place.
Yeah.
That's
You beg for forgiveness from Jetfire.
Yeah, you're like, oh, sorry, man. But I mean,
Sorry.
So, how great was that fucking music, though, Eddie?
Well, that was great. That was good stuff.
So then, I'm just geeking out over this. I'm like, how great is this? How great! This is fucking spectacular.
Phenomenal music.
It was just incredible. Like, why didn't we got some good shit on our cartoons?
We got some good stuff,
we didn't
but
get a jam like that. What the fuck?
you thought as children growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, you were in America, you were going to get all the good shit.
You were going to get the best shit.
You were assuming.
We arrogantly, now with the new administration, we know that's not the case.
We know.
We know for a fact that's not. We know we are bottom of the barrel.
We know we're not getting the good shit anymore.
We know we're fucked. But
because we put a dickhole in charge.
Massive, just a fucking chode. And we can say all this because alt-right Cody's not here today.
Right.
That's. But so anyway,
he's got a private meeting on Alcatraz
to reopen it. That'll show him. I'm why, but Eddie, here's what's even crazier. All right, so we're gonna bring up another thing too. I'm watching this scene, right, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Like, this is weird because I don't recognize this bad motherfucker here who's, blasting away. You know what I mean? I don't recognize this guy. I don't know who this dude is. Right. But you know who he looks a lot like? You know who he looks just like?
Who?
Blaster.
Blaster?
Except
one of my favorite later generation Transformers.
I'm going to say this about Blaster. Coolest weapon I think he had the coolest gun.
For sure.
Out of any of them. I think he had the coolest gun.
Him or Optimus Prime. I thought Optimus Prime had
a great gun. That was a hell of a rifle. But Blaster added that weird little ring. That was like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck this is, but I love it. And, dude, it was... Man, can I show you the scene? Let me see if I can find the scene.
Okay.
Is that possible, Eddie?
Can you? Can you do such a thing?
Could I even do that? Or is this just pure madness? Is this just pure madness?
Can I play with madness, as Iron Maiden would sing? Can I play with madness?
They taught us. If anyone knew, it was them. All right, let me see if I can find this.
Can I play with madness?
That's one of their better ones. Well, they're all
more underrated songs, I think.
They're all pretty good. They're all pretty damn good. Okay, look at this thing. Okay, shit. All right, so I'm gonna play this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna leave the music off in case we are, this could get us in trouble, right?
We don't want to get in trouble.
Know. We're trying to avoid these things. But, dude, check this shit out, dude. Are you ready? You ready for this shit?
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Look at this shit. All right, look at this shit.
Lay it on me.
All right, is it there? Look at him.
Twin cast.
Versus, and then look at how crazy this gets. So he's fighting the cassettes. He's fighting Soundwaves. Look at this. That guy looks just like a blue Blaster, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Ratback Laserbeak, and I forgot the other one. Look what he does. Look at this shit. It gets better.
Dude.
He's fucking riding him.
Oh, he's got a rhinoceros and a lion.
But the rhino and the lion are being ridden by the other guys. How fucking crazy is that?
And he can move, too.
He can move.
He can haul ass. So
I'm like, who the fuck is Twincast? And look at Soundwave. That's a different body for Soundwave. That's a different thing. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, who the fuck? Twincast? Look, Soundwave looks a little different. A little darker.
Is he black? Is he black?
So apparently they both got destroyed in this Headmasters thing. And they both got reborn. Soundwave is Sound Blaster, and Blaster is Twincast. And thus they're in new bodies. Wow. And I'm like, holy shit, this is I'm mad that I think
we didn't get that. We didn't get that. We were robbed of that.
We were robbed. And in the Headmasters cartoon, fucking they killed Prime again. And they give the ball back to Rodimus. I mean,
do we have to start knocking down Prime a little bit because he keeps getting killed?
Maybe.
Does he get some demerits there? Do we look at him as the top Prime anymore?
It's tough because he keeps coming back. There's that.
He keeps coming back.
But
But
fuck.
What's
It's like
more impressive? 3 or 4 title reigns in a 4-year period, or one 4-year title reign?
Exactly.
What's more
and they
impressive?
Fucking, is there something to be said that they constantly have to go to the backup
Right.
after the movie?
I mean, Flair
After
won
the
16
movie?
world titles,
16.
but he also lost 16.
Lost
world
16. Do you rather just be Backlund and just have a couple of runs, but they're like
titles. Yeah,
500
Bruno
days each?
Sammartino just hold it for 20 years or however long he held it.
I don't. It's tough.
Who's better?
Who's better? So now we bring you to this. Look what I have on the way, dude. Look at that.
Oh, look, that is gorgeous.
Twin cast and rewind. That is from Hasbro Pulse. That motherfucker is on the
Do they make
way.
any more cassettes? Or is it just
I have to
Rewind?
look because there's a I forgot the name of the lion. But there's
I want that
blaster
rhino.
one.
I want that
know.
rhino
I
cassette.
had the rhino as a kid. I forgot his fucking name, the rhino. But you know what? We're gonna look it up. Eddie, we have to know.
up.
We're
That's
not
why
just
we're
gonna
here.
say this shit and then not do
why we're
anything
here.
about it. I had the fucking the rhino and the lion. Those are the ones I wanted the most.
Yeah.
Was the rhino and the lion. But the fact that in this
I like that sound blaster, all black.
Yes, in this continuity, they ride the rhino and the lion in Japan.
That's dope. We should have gotten that. Why didn't we get that?
Why didn't we get them riding them?
Ugh.
So the lion was Steeljaw.
Mm-hmm.
Tremendous name. The rhino, Ramhorn. That's right.
Ramhorn.
And then the humanoid ones, his Rumble and Ravage, right? Or Rumble and Frenzy.
that was
were Rewind and
Soundwaves.
Eject. Rewind and Eject were the two human.
Eject, not a
ones.
good name for anybody.
Eject.
Eject.
Eject. Eject. Eject. Eject.
Eject.
It's sad. That's
Eject. It's
fucking
not a good.
pathetic.
They kind of just quit before they named him.
They really did. Fuck eject. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Rewind.
Eject.
Fast forward. Can we do a fast forward? No.
Pause. Is pause
Pause.
available?
Play. Does play work?
Record. Do we have record?
Eject. The awful name.
Pause. Get. And so, it's like, I just feel robbed that we didn't.
I feel like there's
get-
now a hole in my childhood that wasn't there
Yeah,
before.
who knew that they did all
Yeah.
this shit?
Yeah.
Fucking, they had a headmaster season. They do this shit.
Japan had it. Japan knew what was going on.
They knew. They gave us the toys. Why didn't they give us a fucking cartoon? What did they know?
'Cause-
What did they? Are you trying to tell me that you wouldn't have watched if you found out, hey, in the next episode of Transformers, Soundwave and Blaster get destroyed, but then they resurrect
and then
them in new
rebuilt
bodies?
more awesome than they were.
You're not watching this. You're gonna be like, oh,
You're not having your mom buy those toys for you.
it'd be in a weekend. We got a lot of the toys. We got a lot of the headmasters. Why the fuck didn't we get fucking Twincast back in the day? Look, I'm happy to have Twincast on the way now, Eddie. But Jesus, and now it's like, so anyway, I just want to geek out over that song. It was so good. Really, and then now maybe one of my new favorite Autobot Transformer figures is this Twincast that's on the way. That's just a gorgeous piece of work right there. It's just gorgeous, and
Beautiful.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ironhide tried to eat that as when Twincast
dude.
came out of the fucking right out of the assembly line.
It was like, where's Ramhorn?
Where's
Come
that
here,
ram
Ramhorn.
horn?
I want to give him a ride. I don't know why.
It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame these things are almost extinct. 'Cause, boy, they good licking. Like, okay, all right, man. Jesus,
All right.
leave the rhino alone.
Oh, my. Can you get away from my rhino, please?
Ironhide just me tooing everybody in sight.
But just with ass eating.
Just
That's
ass
all he
eating.
does.
Ass- That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to see if he could play dead long enough to sneak up and eat Megatron's ass when he died. That's when he was crawling.
He was crawling. Just let me get one little lick in there before you. Let me just put my tongue in there a little bit. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Come on, Maggie. Come on, Maggie.
Right, let me ask you this. What? What's more harmful to Ironhide's legacy? His original figure or what we just said? What do you think hurts him more?
I think his original.
His original figure is the worst figure.
Yeah.
Him and Ratchet's.
Yeah. Two of the worst.
And
you know what? Original Megatron. Pretty shitty.
Really terrible. Just terrible. But I think at least with the original Megatron, and I'm going to halfway defend this, Eddie. Halfway, not fully. But I'm going to halfway defend this because at least with the original Megatron, you kind of saw what it was supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, Ironhide's like, wait a minute. His chest is over his face? Well, this makes no fucking sense. And then especially when he had that little tank thing he would ride on with the little fucking drill. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm happy I never had that fucking toy. I'm happy I never had that fucking toy. But I don't know. So I still think even with us making him a rabid ass eater.
Come on. Just... You ain't never had ass till you had Dinobot ass. Come on, man.
They're so dumb. You just tell
them you're inspecting their backside.
And then they don't even know. They're so stupid, Prime. They don't even know they're coming. Oh, fuck. They just think they're taking a piss. That's how stupid they are.
That's how dumb they are, Prime. Come on, you can watch if you want. I'll show you. Swoop, get over here.
Want a little Energon treat? Oh,
just bend over, Swoop. I'm just going to check your backside real quick.
Is that why we don't see Sparkplug in the movie? Did Ironhide finally get his hands on Spike's dad and just ripped him in half? Had no idea how delicate. Like, no,
he split him. Oh, these organics are too fragile, Prime.
Oh, Prime.
I done messed up, Prime.
Tell Spike we had an accident. Tell Spike we had an accident. We don't know what happened, but his daddy's gone.
His daddy, quick, bury him.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why Bumblebee won't look at me. You know what you did too, Bumblebee?
What's his problem?
Don't act like you weren't there.
Oh, come on. Let he who is without sin.
Oh,
fuck. Oh, Jesus. I can't be around Omega Supreme. Boy, he's pissed. It took him a half hour to figure out what was going on.
You know, because he's so big, I was all the way up in there.
I was just... It took old Omega Supreme 20, 30 minutes. Now he won't talk to me, Prime. Swears he's going to kill me next time he sees me. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
I wish I could have done this when I actually had these toys.
Yeah, my God.
My God. being able to do a reenactment with him.
So, like, when he died in the movie, were all the other Autobots like,
You notice there wasn't too much mourning going
Not
on.
much
They weren't too upset. Not like when Prime got it. They were kind of like, oh, okay, good.
whoo. Oh, fuck.
Come on, Megatron, don't do me that way.
Come on, buddy. Just give me a little nibble. What a
Wow.
ramble this has turned into.
My God.
Did you have anything you wanted to geek out over, Eddie?
I do, but I don't think it's going to top that.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. I was geeking out because I was kind of going through some old comic books because I was looking at Secret War stuff on the old Marvel the Marvel
MU.
app, the MU app, the Marvel Unlimited app, and sometimes I go down a rabbit hole of old Star Wars comics.
Oh man, I never read those. I'm so bummed.
They put out, I mean, the old ones. But then when Disney took over, they put out some good issues, like some good arcs with different characters.
Wait, were the old ones good or just ridiculous? Like
they were just ridiculous because they didn't
Right.
they didn't have to connect to anything, so they could do whatever they wanted to do.
So none of it makes any sense. You're like,
None of
what
it makes
the
any
fuck
sense.
is this? Right. And none of
Right,
that's
but like
even
once
close
Disney
to
bought it,
canon.
everything had to be in
Right,
canon or
right,
whatever.
right.
So they did an arc, they did a run back in like 2020, kind of right after Rise of Skywalker came out.
Yeah.
When they were trying to retcon a bunch of shit to try to make everything fit, like with Palpatine coming back and all that stuff. And they did they did a small short run with Darth Vader, a Darth Vader run.
Okay.
About him, sort of leading up to, it was between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, when he was, purging the Jedi, and had the Inquisitors, and he was training the Inquisitors and stuff.
Oh,
And he was
shit. Yeah.
he was dealing with a lot of Padme loss, like stuff like that. Like at one point, he had found like the old remember her Padme's lookalikes that would switch in and out.
Keira Knightley, young Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley was one of those. They sort of formed this little group that was trying to kill Vader, to hunt down and kill Vader, to get revenge for what happened with Padme, because they knew what happened. But they did this whole thing, and they come across one thing where Vader is on Exegol with Palpatine. Palpatine's reconstituting himself or whatever. Or no, Palpatine's still there. This actually, no, my bad. Let me go back. This actually happens between, I believe it happens between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Where in this article, it was issue 11, I believe, in the Darth Vader issue 11, where it's like hinted at Snoke is cloned partly from Luke Skywalker's severed hand.
Huh.
That's how Snoke was force sensitive, because they learned how to clone force sensitive DNA.
The
midichlorian stuff, and that's why he's all disfigured and shit, because it's not perfected. But
so he wasn't wounded or anything. He was just
sort of this half-cooked clone with some of Luke Skywalker's left hand or right hand DNA.
What I think is interesting is they could, like, the thing about Anakin dealing with Padme and all that, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't have that been episode 3? Like, couldn't you have made all of this shit happen in, they shouldn't, I'm not knocking the Padme character, but episode 2 should have ended with her death. And then episode 3 is him going further and further and further until Obi-Wan's like, I have no choice but to fight this guy now.
They should have started.
It all happened so fast. Like,
the prequels should have started with episode 2.
Yes.
Of this young Padawan, very angry, falling in love with this girl or whatever. Obi-Wan can't train him very well because he's so strong with the Force or whatever. Like, Obi-Wan's not a good master, whatever. Leave out the Qui-Gon shit and everything else. Episode 3 should have been the second movie where he turns into Darth Vader, right? And now you have episode
slow burn turn.
Slow, or the whole second act is him going down the whole second movie, and then the third film he finally turns Darth Vader, and then you have him chasing down Obi-Wan or whatever, and that I don't know.
And that's
it should have started episode. We didn't need a 9-year-old boy movie.
No, that episode 1 should have been like 4 flashbacks. episode in episode 2, which should have been episode 1. And I do think that like episode 3, yes, it should have been. He's hunting. He's still Anakin, but he's Vader without the suit. He's not Anakin. He's still Vader, but without the suit. He's now Vader, and he's hunting down Obi-Wan. He knows they're in exile, right? Like that should have been like.
Yeah.
You know what would have been fucking badass? Would have been just a quick moment where like Obi-Wan is on fucking Dagobah and he's like, I can't beat this guy. And Yoda's like, yeah, you can. And he fucking trains him again. That would have been fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
If he got like a little extra training from Yoda and then that's how he's able to beat him. Like they could have done it. Just it's fascinating how there was so much kick-ass shit there.
Yeah.
It's all there. Like,
it's all there. And everything's there.
we as fans and people who love the films and love the stories, we shouldn't have to sit here and dream up the better idea, right?
Yeah.
The best idea should be what's on film, and then we have fun fucking around with other shit, right?
Right.
But I think that's my number one issue with the prequels, and my number one issue with Rise of Skywalker is that we as fans. It's the fucking.
Well, Rise of Skywalker was ruined by the fans because Last Jedi they all fucking shit themselves, and that's caused the turn of Rise of Skywalker.
It was so stupid, but it's like you're just watching like the Chan Gailey era of like you still have a lot of talent on the Cowboys. They should not be 8-8. Like this is what and you as a fan. Should not know the play.
They're not overachieving at 8-8. They're underachieving.
Yes,
at 8-8.
It's like you and you as the fan should not be the ones going, why aren't they doing this play right now?
Yeah.
You know, like and I think that's the biggest problem with the prequels is it's all there. Like there's so much cool shit they could have done, and yet like Yaddle. Let's see more of her getting fucked.
Let's see Yaddle. Let's see what her and Grievous were up to when they weren't, that little love affair from that forbidden love affair between Grievous and Yaddle.
Is the one with the pussy still there? Hey, can I say something beyond controversial?
Okay.
Just don't get mad.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it right now. Grievous is almost as stupid of a fucking character as Watto. The more I see him, I'm like, this is so fucking dumb. He just got the stupid fucking accent. He's like a robot with one eye and one heart. This is so fucking stupid. He's a one-trick pony. He just spins his lightsaber. Jedi can kill him in a second. He's doing a spin thing. The other guy chops him in half from behind.
I'm not going to shoot down everything you're saying. I will. My only defense is I like the idea of Grievous sort of being the step before Vader.
Yes, me too. That's cool.
Because the Emperor needed someone. He's the precursor to what Vader eventually becomes.
You can tell they were fucking with him, trying to make him.
Let's see that happening from the first movie. Let's see that, and then that comes
more sense.
Not just throw him in the third movie. Like we don't know who the fuck this is.
Make Grievous just mix him and Darth Maul. That's what they should have done. They mix him and Darth Maul.
Or him and Dooku. Him and Dooku or him and Darth Maul.
Dooku was pointless. God damn it, that annoyed me. Dooku was fucking pointless also. It's like, who the fuck, what? What is this shit? Again, just so many little minor tweaks. You guys shot logo 3s that airballed when you had a wide open lane for a fucking dunk and you missed it. Oh fuck! I mean,
the way Dooku is eventually explained throughout the Clone Wars series and all the other extra stuff, it's a cool character because he is this Jedi that was disenfranchised with the Jedi Order, much the way Obi-Wan was, or much the way Qui-Gon was starting to go,
and Ahsoka,
and Ahsoka, and so but we don't get any of that in the movies. And we get none of this.
Eddie, this is what upsets me so much about. Like, that upsets me really because there's real problems in the world. But you know what I mean? Like, this is what just kind of bugs me as a fan. Let's put it that way. This is what bugs me as a fan is like the movies need to be the best of the best, right? Like, I don't like that they had to rely on 7 seasons of a fucking cartoon to fix everything.
Right. Like, and trust me, I love all the ancillary shit where I can watch this and this, and there's a nod there, and that ties into this. But make the movies themselves so good that you don't have to go looking and watch 18 hours of something else to understand what happened in the movie.
Like if you're a fan
Make the movies good.
If you're a fan of a baseball team, a Major League Baseball team, you don't want to have to go to a AA park to see their best possible players. You
Right.
want to go to their fucking house. You know what I mean? Like and that's what the movies should be. The movies should be the big leagues, and and I think that's what's so maddening about the prequels. It's like, motherfucker, these are the movies.
Yeah.
It's episode 1, 2, and 3. These should be fucking incredible. There should be no wasted. And I'm not even that mad at Jar Jar. Of course, you have a kiddie character. That's fine. But you can still make them. Chewbacca was our Jar Jar. And there was nothing stupid about him, right? R2-D2 was our Jar Jar, and he was cool. Like, you don't have to make this over-the-top fucking idiot. Like,
Yoda, in a way, was our Jar Jar, because he was this funny little green character that ends up being a Jedi Master, and you're like, oh shit.
Incredible. Like, whoa, this is cool. Like, it was, like, I don't. That's why Yoda was my favorite character as a kid, was because I thought he was funny at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, he's like the fucking Merlin of this shit. Like, it's,
right.
Oh man, what are you gonna do? Fuck.
Anywho,
I just keep hoping for the best. Andor, Skeleton Crew helped. Andor's helping.
Yeah.
Let's hope that whatever's next is killer, and because it can be. Because hey, look, everyone supposedly had, Marvel's run out of idea. Thunderbolt's fucking great, and so it's fucking Daredevil Born Again was fucking fantastic.
Yep.
So, by the way, you read the first issue of Secret Wars, right?
Yeah.
Two of my favorite moments of the whole thing are in that.
Yeah.
It's when Kingpin invites all the villains to the bar to watch the world end, and then the Punisher just walks in and like, nah, you guys are still gonna
bye-bye. Yeah.
And then when that ship from the Ultimate Universe is coming, and Hulk is like, I can't reach it with enough velocity to do any damage to it.
Right.
And then Colossus just does the fastball special. Like,
with the Hulk.
With the Hulk. Oh, man. Incredible. Oh, boy. So, but man, how Doom, the God Emperor shit, the build up to it, it's fucking fantastic. And one last thing before we leave, and to those who have read Secret Wars, you feel free to chime in. To those who haven't, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But we're just going the first 2-3 issues, which you've read, right?
Yeah.
Doom and Strange had to be done, or are they doing everybody dirty?
You go a few more issues in, you go Doom had to be done, or you got to get a couple more issues in before you ask that question.
Because when Steven, one of my
I think issue 5, you're gonna be like, oh. All right. Well, somebody got done dirty or had to be done. I don't know which.
One of my favorite scenes is when Miles pops up, and Strange is like, "Wait, you remember?" And I'm like, "Wait, so this Strange is our Strange? He knows what the fuck went down." I love it.
And that Strange could have had the Doom God powers.
He didn't want to be a god. I read that one. He didn't want to do it.
Go 2 more issues in, and it gets a little different.
I wonder why. I wonder if that's because there's a great moment in the lead up where there's an incursion happening, and there's basically a Justice League. This team is 1,000% a nod to the Justice League.
Yeah,
that's trying to save their world, and they're beating the heroes. Like, their Superman eventually gets over on the Hulk, right?
Yeah,
and Strange just sells his soul and becomes ultra powerful, and all by himself takes out the Justice League. Like, and when I say take them out, they're gone. Like, it's like, oh my, like their Dr. Fate, holy shit. Like, he's like ready to fight Strange, and then Strange is like, you child. And he just looks at him, and all of his fucking amulets and helmet, they just evaporate, and he's just this fucking 13-year-old kid. He goes, you're just a guest. He goes, you're just a thief who stole these things. And it's like, so I wonder if that moment made him go, okay, I can't have this. Like, I can't. Maybe. I go too far.
It gets a little. You watch the relationship gets interesting in the next couple episodes.
Man. So Sue has no memory of Reed, And she's
No,
just like,
I don't think so.
I just want that nasty Doom dick. That's
I want that Doom dick all night long. So.
Oh, I'm. It's just, but dude, that build up is. Yeah, I still think you should read the build up shit because it's got some incredible moments, and I haven't even. And it also explains so much more about who some of the characters are. Like with like the Black Swan, like she is so fleshed out in everything before. So yeah, it's really good shit.
Cool.
Well, there we go. What a ramble, Eddie. I think we did it, don't you?
I think we did it too.
This was a very successful ramble. 446. Ironhide was into what? I think is what we call it. 446. Ironhide was into what? Here we are, and again, subscribe, 5-star rating, positive text review. You know where to find us. You know where all of us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to the Podderation Network for having us.
Yes.
We will be back Friday for maybe an Andor recap. Depends if we get to see all of them or not.
Hopefully.
We're going to recap it sooner and later. It's going to happen.
For sure.
All right, enjoy the music, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Boom.
Oh, sha. Oh.
Grimlock, get over here, Grimlock.
It's time to teach you math again. Prime, they're so dumb.
He thinks you learn math through your butthole.
Sludge thinks I'm teaching him how to throw a baseball, Prime.
They're so stupid. And shame on Prime for not stopping it.
It's stopping it. Right.
Shame on Prime for not stopping it.
Prime, I think I learned my lesson. Let me bring old Daniel over here. Let me see what I can.
Let's give it a shot.
I think I know how to pull back.